Explicit content warning. Easily offensive, contains subject matter unsuitable for anyone under the age of 18. Every episode is meant to be taken as satire, and we do not condone racism, bigotry, or acts of violence. Thank you for listening to the Easily Offensive Podcast.
I'm not doing it yet.
Dude, Hiroshima and Naga. Fuck that shit.
Okay, now it's starting to kick in.
Break the ugly one, always in your face. Second ginger with no soul, taking up space. Kevin's all as a 7-year-old, standing so small. Till a less attractive Jack Skellington, haunting us all. They come at you fast with words that cut deep. No topic off limits, they take no leap. Easily offensive, they push the boundaries wide. No apologies given, they got nothing to hide. Easily offensive, making you squirm in your seat. They'll say what they want, no filter, no retreat. Easily offensive, challenging the status quo. Hold on tight, 'cause they're about to blow.
Welcome back to Easily Offensive, my dear friends. It's good to be back to the podcast that's as inflammatory as Donald Trump saying literally anything about black people. Yeah. How you been, guys? I missed you.
Oh, yeah? Did you?
Yeah, I did.
We missed you too. Last week I came out of that episode. All I could think was was that boring? Because Dylan wasn't here.
Honestly, last week I didn't feel like I brought anything to the table. I was just like, I'm not sure if I'm feeling it or not.
If
Yeah,
it makes you
fair.
feel any better, I was taping up sparkly decorations for one of my little nut goblins, and that's why I wasn't here.
To be fair, I edited the episode and it was a little boring, but it was interesting.
Yeah, we were pretty deep on 3 topics, but
That's always
it
good.
did.
But they were adult topics, not
It
like
did-
adult industry topics. They were like,
Like we
what
were
do you want to
talking
do with
about-
finances? Do you want to have a house?
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
You know,
What, the
it
part
was
that's-
kind of gay.
with our new layout now, where we do this episode and then a week later it comes out. It's not really banked, but so I can't wonder about a podcast and then immediately check up on it to see how I feel.
You're like,
So now I still
find
don't
out in
know.
a week if it sucked.
Yeah. So
But we will.
what we realized is we already knew, but how important you are. And next time you can't make it, we'll just not do it.
No.
Well, it can't be as
I'm
bad
kidding, I'm
as
kidding,
those people who are dark colored, athletic, starts with an N.
Nigerian.
Ninjas. Ninjas are bad people.
They are. Them and their damn Chinese stars.
Dark colored. Are Asians dark colored?
What?
When they're wearing the
Ninjas wear black.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
but are
racist?
they dark colored?
not
I
typically,
don't
no.
think so.
I mean, they're
I didn't think so.
darker.
That's
They're
like
tan.
that's like
They got a
Never
little
mind.
jaundice or something, but
it's like Kamala Harris saying I'm black, but using a very very southern accent, even though you were born and raised in Canada, as far north as you can get in North America.
yeah, and she was Indian last year or something. I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was. She
I
was following
just
that
saw
Indian
that.
her last
You know,
Until she got
that I think that's the equivalent of appropriation, right? That's
Yeah, it's gotta
she's
be.
actually using
I
the
just-
appropriation the right way.
I just know that every day there's something else that's doesn't fucking
Doesn't
matter.
add
So
up.
you're just like, oh my god. Can we
at this
saw-
point, I'm wondering if she's a woman.
we don't even talk about policy anymore. It's all just like, well, she's
I-
black.
I saw it was an interview. I can't remember which news agency it was, but they were interviewing JD Vance,
yeah.
and they're like, "So, as a father of 3 biracial
The
children,
Prince of MAGA. Okay, go ahead.
But they're like, as a father of 3 biracial children, do you find that it all these things that Kamala's doing and saying is, that she's kind of phoning it in? Essentially, is what they said. He's like, yeah, I mean, Kamala's kind of like a chameleon. Which
Comma.
That's what I was like. that's what popped in my head.
Yeah.
Come.
It'd be so funny if JD Vance turned out to be colorblind and he just had no idea. In his head, he's like, what the fuck are people
Like, what
talking,
are we talking
about?
about?
You just start sweating. Wait.
Wait a minute.
I saw a post
But,
from the
he
older. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
He was like, she goes to a rally in the southern states and puts on a fake southern accent.
Yeah.
And then last year she was Indian, and now she's black.
Wasn't all the
It's like,
Indian
can you-
stuff before she got elected? Before she was the vice president? I thought
Yeah,
that
it was when she was nominated.
because then
as
it
the
was
vice
all
president.
like first vice president is a woman and also black or whatever.
Well,
I remember when
Joe Biden had said the first Indian vice president that's also a woman.
he
I don't
said
know.
Indian
It was
too.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it's like, are you chameleon?
and she's gas station, not casino, right?
Exactly.
Yes.
exactly.
There's a difference
She's
between
not-
the feather
she's
and the
not-
dot.
Sorry.
She's
Well,
not-
that's offensive. So
Not
okay,
really.
I'm gonna keep what I was going to
They
do.
come from different parts of the world. I think
I was
that's a great
going to do
dis-
something a little different, not blah blah blah. But
okay, yeah, all right.
hey, that's
You
from
guys are
Family
just
Guy.
That
doubling
one-
down,
Yeah.
dude.
That's fine. It's already been on TV. We're fine. We got it.
Yeah.
And I saw a post from the older millennial who showed that the MSNBC or one of those news stations took clips from the Joe Rogan podcast when he was talking about not Kamala Harris, but now I forget the other senator or something. But he was talking about her, and they clipped it together to make it sound like he was talking about Kamala, like talking about like
wow.
how great she is, how smart she is, like she would be perfect, like in and they put that on TV
Wow.
to be true showing it to be true.
And
that-
then he came out and was like, fuck you.
well, I don't think Joe Rogan has ever like come out and said like people like misrepresent what he's saying all the time. Like he's used
But
to
I
it.
feel
He
like
ignores it.
that's different. I feel like that would have been like one of those moments where like I have to come forward and be like, that's not true.
You know who also gets misrepresented? Me
You?
on this fucking podcast. Makes it sound like I fucking rape ducks and shit.
What on earth do you mean, honey?
yeah, no shit.
Or
It's bears. You're a bear fucker.
no, it was geese or something.
You guys
It
told
was
me to
a
clip that one.
goose,
I know,
think,
but it's
right?
like, look at all these. It makes me sound like I'm a pedophile.
Dude,
I love bestiality.
that one's still on the fence, but
Too bad you said all that just now, huh?
I sent it to you, Zach.
Send me what?
The clip I was just talking about.
Messenger, Facebook,
TikTok.
I'm in the
TikTok.
background. That's on the fence. We're trying to support
gotcha.
you out of that one.
Before I play this, he also, the older millennial, found out that some of the crowd at Kamala Harris's,
you can't even
rallies
see it.
was
Oh, you
AI.
what?
Yeah, dude, they AI'd
Like,
more people in.
And you could tell because
Really?
like
Yeah.
some of them are like signs are in different languages
And they're distorted.
and they're distorted and like hands are going through signs.
That's cool.
And now
Oh,
people
my-
are immediately saying that at the Trump rally they AI'd black people in there, but I
I can
don't
buy
think
that.
I don't think it's true.
That's a
No.
that's
I
a
don't think it's true.
that's a cover up.
Well, I was like, I've seen a bunch of black
MSNBC
people vote
allowed
for
to
him.
Call themselves a news agency after this. If you didn't get to see it, here on TikTok, MSNBC posted an edited clip of the Joe Rogan podcast where they claimed that Joe Rogan was talking about Kamala Harris, but he was actually talking about Tulsi Gabbard.
That's the-
Here's
yeah.
that clip.
Yeah.
She's gonna win. No, she's not. She can win. She is a strong woman. She is a person who served overseas twice. She in a medical unit.
See, and
She
that
was a
part right there
congresswoman
should have
for
been-
8 years.
Yeah.
She is a person of color. She's everything you want. She's gonna win.
Now, he was very obviously talking about Tulsi Gabbard. I don't seem to remember Kamala Harris serving overseas in a medical unit. So they took what Joe Rogan was saying about
How
Tulsi
stupid
Gabbard
is that?
and tried
Such
to
a
claim he
dumb.
was
It's
talking
so
about
easily-
Kamala Harris.
it's so easily
After they were
checked.
called out for their bullshit by Tulsi Gabbard herself, they took that video down and replaced it with this one, where they took out the comments about the medical unit.
Oh, I didn't
and they
watch
just
this
left
far.
the rest of the comments
Those
that weren't
cocksuckers.
about Kamala in there anyway. And here's the crazy part.
Wow.
This is going to end up being their most viewed video ever. MSNBC
Because it has Joe
discovered
Rogan
that
on it. Yeah.
lying to your face is better than telling the truth. Because they knew what they were doing. Selective editing did not happen accidentally.
Yeah.
They did it on purpose.
Well, yeah.
And weirdly enough,
there will be no consequences.
What the
There
fuck
will
are
be
we
no
doing
problem,
anymore?
there
You know
will
what
be
I
no
mean?
issue,
It's like,
there will
well,
be no
it's like
law.
this
No, they
happens
just-
So
on both parties. It's like
sorry.
He's like, fuck you.
Zach for president.
Anyway, I'd be a great president.
Zach
I
would
think
be,
you'd be pretty awesome.
He'd totally be the first one up there that like was like talking about something. And he opens up and then there's just porn playing.
and
he's like,
got
"Oh,
one
sorry,"
screen
and he
for his
closes
porn, the
that.
others for his speech.
He closes that.
And the
opens-
video and the screen under that is him editing black people into his rally.
And there you go.
No, the porn would play and be like, sorry. Oh, it's interracial.
Yeah, it's cool.
He
it's cool.
closes
It's a bunch
his
of black
laptop
guys.
and then he pulls open his phone. Porn starts playing again. He's like, God damn it.
He's like, look at my African American over there.
I beat China all. Oh, look at my African American over here. Look at him.
Oh, there you go.
I hit the wrong one.
Yeah, you did.
No, that's
That was funny
I would be
as
up there
shit.
like, and then you would hear me make the comment under my breath. This is worse than the pizza delivery.
Right?
And then everybody's top Google search, Zach pizza delivery.
Watching that chick has a video of
And
it.
then
She's
our
like,
podcast would come up explaining all of it.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Zach for
That
president.
or an AI video of me getting
President White. Nothing
And so-
sounds better than that.
Every idea we've come up with that like actually get famous and viral involves either Zach dying or his life getting ruined.
See,
Dude.
misrepresentation.
it is.
I
it
should
is.
be on MSNBC.
There
Yeah.
you go.
You
or at
should
least
do
ahead of
edits
it.
for them. Yeah.
Here's the thing,
President
though,
White.
is they would look up Zach
That's got a good ring to it.
pizza porn or whatever, and it would come
Maybe
up
his
with
son.
an AI video of me getting railed by a huge black delivery guy.
AI, I'm sure.
Yeah, we're like, this isn't
Calm
AI,
down.
everybody. This is real.
Yeah.
My asshole don't stretch that far.
It will.
Yeah.
Everybody
He doesn't have to be a big black guy.
everybody starts somewhere.
You're like, call me the incumbent. Emphasis on the cub. And
No.
bent. And in. It's all fun.
Listen,
So-
let's get back on track here. If I was president, I'd make a great president. Could you imagine? Now, welcome to the stage, President White.
It's like you missed that joke 12 seconds ago.
I think it was a little
I
longer.
said I was trying to get back on track.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Dude, you'd sell like jerseys and stuff.
And they'd just be white.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, they'd be kind of like this.
yeah.
actually.
It'd be like American flag
There'd be
colored.
so many, there'd be so much like on the other side. Like
The backside.
there'd be a lot of like anti-white president or whatever stuff going on.
Am I
Oh, yeah. I bet they would be totally. They're like, oh, he's a racist. He's a.
Actually, now that I think about it, I'm not old enough to be president.
Yeah, you are. You have to be 34.
you would be by the
35,
next
yeah.
election shot cycle.
Is it 35?
That's sad, guys. Next election cycle, we're all going to be old enough to be president.
No.
We should
no.
all we should
Oh,
all
wait,
we should
yeah,
all
yeah,
run.
yeah.
We should all run for president.
Yeah, we
So
should.
this is the last election cycle that we're not contenders.
Yeah.
Zach's chicken contenders.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's we should really appreciate for this for what it is because like every president since you were born, you weren't even you couldn't have done it whether you wanted to or not. Now
now
we're
from
like,
now
Now it's
to the
an
end of
option.
time, Zach's going to be like, should have been me.
is this the last? You know, there's like
That's it.
like
Next election,
you
not this
turn 12 and you could get like your hunter's license. You turn 16, that's a big one. 18. Well, I guess you can't buy cigarettes anymore at 18, but you can go into the
18 is
military.
legal.
21, you can
Adult.
drink. 25, you get
You can rent
cheaper
cars.
car insurance or whatever. And there's all these like
Milestones.
milestones. Is being old enough to be president the last one?
Kind of.
No, I would say the next milestone is
senior
like
citizen discounts are cool.
I
Oh,
was about to say, or retirement age.
Jesus.
well, it just like
I mean, that's one.
No, no,
you
no. Thanks
know?
to the fucking Biden crew and them, they want to bump it all the way up to like 70 or 80.
Okay, to be fair though, so does the Republican Party.
I don't think that anyone should.
I don't think they're as on board with it. And
Yeah.
like Zach doesn't got to worry about that anyway. But
Yeah, I just had to pull out all my retirement to fix my pipes.
no, I mean you're gonna be dead long before 70.
Shit, dude. I don't think you will. I think you're probably going to end up outliving us.
Watch, that's gonna be the fucking irony right there.
Yeah. He's making all these jokes and he dies first.
He's at our funeral every single time one of us die. He's gonna be there laughing like, ah.
Right? Everyone else is like, you're a fucking
win.
asshole, dude.
He's like, scoreboard.
Scoreboard. That would be fucking hilarious, actually.
I
just
can
can't-
see up there. You guys all get me to do your eulogy, and I get up there and I'm like, and you said I was gonna die before you,
It just doesn't count
but
if
who's
we like.
in the box?
It doesn't
What's
count
in
if
the
we.
box?
It doesn't count
It
if we
ain't
like
me.
killed in an accident or something, though.
Yeah,
You know?
I kind of think it does.
Does it?
Yeah.
Because
I
like
mean, you're
that's
still
like
first.
totally like.
Do you
Death
think
is
heart
death,
attacks
you
on
know?
purpose? What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's like when you
Well,
lose.
it's always been.
It's like when you lose a game and it wasn't really your fault. You were playing good, but just the cards were
Sure.
stacked against
Yeah.
you. You know.
Yeah,
or
there's
like,
like-
or like
fuck
campers.
you.
Because
or
there's like,
hackers.
Yeah.
we always talked about Zach dying because of like his just physical being.
Yeah,
failing
but you
him,
can't
right?
you
But
can't plan an aneurysm or a fucking heart attack or
I feel like he can.
maybe.
No, I can't. I mean, I could just not take my heart medication, and then there we go.
Yeah,
That's different. I feel like that's meditated.
because I feel like I'm super likely to get killed in some sort of like accident. you
Yeah,
know, but,
I can see that. I
Yeah,
guess.
but
What do you think would
wouldn't
kill
that
you?
be-
Actually,
wouldn't that be an accident? It wouldn't be something of my fault if I died of a heart attack.
kind of is your fault.
How?
I don't know. You
By
just,
being born?
just be just kind of being.
Well, there's a lot
You
of factors
that.
into a heart attack, but yeah.
That he says. Fuck off.
So let's go on to that question. What do you actually think is going to kill you?
What I think is actually going to kill me? Honestly, I want to just say like old age.
Okay. You think an accident's likely to fucking take you out, right?
Yeah, it's definitely like besides like just natural causes, it's definitely
The highest.
the most likely because of just what I do for fun and stuff, you know, like or I get older and I just say fuck it and I start just shooting up with like tons
I
of
gotta
gear,
Google something.
which is up there.
He's like, it's a real temptation.
Like if I like go and get blood work done when I'm like 40 and they're like, yeah, your T's pretty low, they put me on a prescription, and then I just start abusing the fuck out of it immediately. Like I could
He's like, I don't know why I'm eating through a whole month's worth in a fucking day.
just walk around. Just walk around with a hard cock 25
There you
hours
go.
out of the day, like just
And then
yeah.
Yeah. Just
It would, weirdly enough, I could see myself dying of drug abuse, I guess, but not in the standard sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we
like
go.
not heroin.
So
No.
I would either die of old age or I would die of masturbating too many times in one day.
Okay. How did you
Is
come
that
to
how
that
much does it
goddamn
take?
conclusion?
I had to look it up.
You had to
It
look
says-
it up?
It says a man could masturbate 62 times in one day and find out that the limit is 61 because he died.
You would die like Blue from that movie Old School. Remember Old Blue?
Yeah. He
And
beat
like
up.
the college chick shows her tits to him. He goes, and just
There you go. What about you, Dylan? What do you think's going to get you?
I think I have an inherently shorter lifespan because of my height and the fact that I'm a guy.
So
Yeah.
you think like a
Yeah.
heart problem?
Yeah, something like that. I think I have an irregular heartbeat already.
Okay.
And then
okay.
The taller
Get that
you
shit
are,
checked out.
it's literally like a
real fact, yeah.
sliding scale. The taller you are,
the
your
worse off your
lifespan
survival
short.
is. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
obviously,
a
because
little
the
bit.
heart's only so big.
Yeah, and it has
And
to
it can only
pump my
pump so
blood
much.
further than
I
everybody,
mean-
so it gets worn out faster. So I bet, yeah, something like
So
that.
after
I'll
your
just-
first heart attack, do you want to just cut off from the knees? It's less to support.
It would be fun to be
It'd be
short
fun.
for a while, because like I at that point I have lived a long time tall.
Oh,
we
speaking
cut
of
off
that,
Dylan's
speaking of
knees,
which-
and
speaking
we're
of
like,
which-
stand up for the first time. He's still taller than Gavin.
Speaking of which, we did mention that in the last episode that the reason Dylan wasn't here, he's going through a height reduction surgery.
Yeah.
It didn't work.
Oh yeah, no, it was a
didn't work.
failure. My cock got longer though, so thank God for that.
Yeah,
Right?
they went
What
to-
about the nutsack?
I don't think that could get longer.
Well,
That's
see,
why I
'cause,
got
yeah,
these legs to make up for that.
there was a paperwork error. He went in, and
They just made his dick bigger.
they're like, oh, we're gonna graft an extra 8 inches onto that.
Yeah.
So he walks out now with his fucking dick dragging between his legs.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
I guess that's not a fail. It's a win.
I got 8 inches added on, so now it's 9 inches.
Did you know? Now that we're talking about this, I'm hung like a horse.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's hear about it.
Well, I mean, body proportion size, I'm hung like a horse.
Oh yeah, I've seen that stat. Where technically
Really?
it only has to be 4 inches long.
What?
Because like a horse has like a 24-inch dick, but like in relation to their weight
In their
size.
bodies.
yeah, like you would only have to have a 4-inch dick to have the same size as a
Yeah,
horse.
so I'm hung like a horse.
Almost.
Do you
I
think
win.
like
Cool.
I'm not going there. Anyway,
I saw an article earlier that said that a lot of the sightings of sea monsters are
Whale
mistaken. They're mistakes because it's actually whale dicks. Because I don't know if you've ever seen a whale dick.
They're huge.
Well, and they're
I think
really,
we talked about this on an early
They really
episode.
don't look like dicks. They're real long and skinny. They look like earthworms almost. But all these whales get together in pods and fuck. And so, like, there's just these 12-foot whale dicks popping in and out of the water, and it looks like tentacles. And so people are like, oh, my God, it's a fucking kraken. When it's really just whales cracking puss.
Yeah, like my first like real episode on this podcast, like all I did was have them bring up
Animal
Animal
dicks.
thoughts.
And that was
kind
the
of-
run for the longest time when you joined the podcast.
It was animal dick.
look
Yeah.
up this animal dick.
Yeah, I remember we were in that room over there, and I was like,
Well, and then Gavin made that bet that you guys wouldn't bring up animal dicks, and out of nowhere in that episode,
I'm like,
Blake's
you know what?
You know what? Pull up this dick.
Yeah, and I was
like,
so
what
mad
the
at that.
And actually, that's
It's out
where
of nowhere.
that's where the one of my catchphrases came from. I'm not looking that up.
Yep.
Yeah.
right, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to get a tattoo of our catchphrases. That'd
What's
be
yours
dope.
again? Look up that dick.
See,
That should be one.
What's
What-
that animal's cock look like?
I don't know. Like mine aren't.
Like, what
Mine
do you
aren't
think
as.
you're gonna be?
Well,
Mine-
yours
mine's
used to be. I'm getting mad.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I'm getting mad.
Yeah, Gavin stopped pissing me off as regularly. Like that was the thing at first. That he was always say something fucking retarded, and then I would get mad, and that was where it was at. You gotta bring that back. It's not up to me. It's up to you.
Oh, is it up
Yeah.
to me?
Well, yeah.
I don't know. I was.
I can't force
There
it.
was a moment where I was just like, man, I fuck with you enough. And then I was like, there are genuine times where I was just saying random shit,
yeah,
you know?
and I knew that, but like in the moment, I couldn't help it.
I know,
You
you
know,
just
but,
got
like-
so easily offended. You pussy.
He said it.
I was not offended.
You were.
That's different.
He
you
did
got
it.
mad.
He said it.
You got mad, so
Yeah.
that kind of makes you a bitch.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
I can't
That's his
allow
Yeah,
exact-
you
you.
got
I
mad.
can't just allow you to be like who you are.
got a point.
Allow me to be me. You're like, I can't let you be yourself, you fucking idiot.
I mean, he does have a point. You're easily offended.
yeah, you
That's-
are. You kind of
I don't know. I think this is a friendly debate.
There's some hot button
Yeah.
topics. I think there's something that easily offends all of us.
Oh,
I
think
yeah,
it's a
there's
friendly
definitely.
debate.
What's that?
I think this is a friendly debate.
I think
Yeah.
there's a friendly debate.
He's
yeah.
just trying to de-escalate. He's
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm
No,
gonna
no, I for sure get
work
like,
harder than a police officer over here.
My blood pressure goes up the easiest.
Like
out of all of us, for
misrepresenting
sure.
you offends you.
No, not really. It doesn't.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't give two shits.
But deep down, he's all like, one of these days, it's going to be a problem, and I'm going to be really.
If it really
fucking-
offended me, I wouldn't show my wife those clips. Be like, look at this.
See, and I
Look
do
what
love
said.
that.
I said I was going to give my daughter a.
Yeah, I thought you said a gotter, and I was like, what the hell?
I almost
a gotter?
finished it for you, but we're always like
I
we're
had
trained to
to-
think in sound clips now. Like
Yeah.
I had to tell my wife everything that led up to that.
Oh yeah.
Did she just hear
you
that
need to
one
explain
part?
this to me.
That's
And,
the-
like I explained it. And she's like, that makes me feel better.
that's the funniest thing is because you see stuff like that and you're like, how is it even possible to have
get to that-
context around this to
But
makes
that's-
it okay?
That's the point. That's why I was okay with that clip because I wanted people to see that clip and be like, what the hell?
fuck? Yeah,
and
that's
then
the
go
whole
and
point.
listen to the podcast and be like, oh,
That's the
Yeah.
whole point.
That was the first one where in a while we just got like randos on TikTok just commenting like, what the fuck?
Yeah, for real.
Dude, it's so hard to shock people on the internet. It's
Oh,
hard
I know,
to shock
they're
a
so
12-year-old on the internet.
desensitized.
I want to say
You
it
gotta
so
go
bad,
hard.
but I can't.
Say it. Do it. No one cares.
Go ahead.
Phrasing.
I'll say
Hey,
it with
hey,
you.
hey,
You know
Dylan,
what?
phrasing.
I even regret saying that
Phrasing.
sentence because Zach can take that out of context.
Yeah.
Just phrasing on that,
Yeah.
Dylan. You rephrase that just a little bit.
Oh.
Rephrase what?
You said it's hard to shock a 12-year-old. Blank, 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 blank. You got to go hard.
Oh.
Yeah, we kind of talked over you. That makes it sound bad.
On the internet. I said on the internet.
Even worse. Like,
Yeah, it doesn't
that's
sound better.
not
That
making
sounds
it
like-
much better.
It's not that.
I just
it
'cause
sounds like
more
you're hunting
direct.
them now.
'Cause, I mean, Dr.
I
Disrespect
said
did that
shock.
too. Dr. Disrespect shocked a 12-year-old on the internet too by going a little too hard.
Who's that?
Oh, that tall game streamer dude,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
What'd he do?
He was actually it was actually so a Twitch employee posed as like a 14-year-old texting Dr. Disrespect, who's like this big Twitch streamer at the time and got him to say inappropriate things.
Dude, it's so stupid.
To what he assumed was a 14-year-old.
Yeah.
And then that's why he got banned from TikTok or from Twitch.
Do you
And
see the
then-
video of him like realizing in the moment?
Oh, dude, he broke because he has his character. He plays a character on stream. Like he's always wearing like glasses and
he
a
has
wig,
a wig and
like even when he goes out in public, he dresses like that, and he wears his headset out in public when he goes to like events and stuff for his
Character.
for his
Yeah.
character.
Okay.
He broke character. He looked at it and he went, "Hey guys, I'm not feeling."
yeah,
Like,
like
I
he
think-
sees the chat like going like, "Oh, this dude fucking," and then he's like doing his character and he looks down and you just see his face change. Like he knows it's over.
Even behind the glasses,
In
you can
that
see
moment.
his face change.
Oh,
Yeah.
I want to see it. Bring it up.
yeah,
he's
I
only-
bet you can find that pretty
Yeah.
easily. But
See it.
Because I feel like I know who you're talking about, but then I have no fucking clue.
I've heard of him before.
yeah, he looks like an asshole. Honestly, yeah,
This is the exact moment 4 years ago when Dr. Disrespect checked his phone during one of
Oh,
his
it's
streams and
that
realized
long?
he had been caught by Twitch.
I thought this just happened.
You gotta be strong in this world, man. I was watching, should I just put it on just chatting? I mean, like, I kind of wanted to get off, but now I don't want to get off.
He reads a message saying that this Twitch stream will be his last. You can see 10 seconds later that he briefly mutes his mic to whisper something to his wife.
I was watching that documentary on, what's this guy? Ike, I see.
Energetic mood completely changes.
You can see it right there. He's like, "Fuck."
Anybody know who I'm talking about? I forgot his first name.
Oh, it totally threw
David
him off.
Ike. Yes, Alex. Yeah.
Oh, it threw him off so bad. He couldn't even finish that sentence.
And then this one is the most recent one. This is from when he, like, so originally he got banned from Twitch, and it's because of the whole issue. And then this is when it got out that was the reason he was banned, because no one knew why he was banned from Twitch.
Oh, he just got
No
banned
one
and
knew
nobody
why.
knew what was
What
up.
did he say?
Very inappropriate things. Not like trying to meet up with them, but like
Show me your butthole kind of thing.
not even asking for pictures. Like from what I understand, not even asking for pictures or anything.
Probably saying like what he'd do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Oh,
very
so it's-
inappropriate messages, but nothing like
Lewd and lascivious conduct or whatever the fuck.
lewd
it's
and
called.
lascivious conduct is what it would be classified under, I guess. But not like Chris Hansen meet up and then shit
Fucking
like
ruin
that.
I
your
saw
life.
this like meme made over it, but I don't even want to say it out loud because it would be clipped.
You know how we run things here.
This is one where he checks his phone. Oh, fuck. You can just see it. Like, you can't even see his eyes, but you can see his eyes.
Yeah, you can see his face change.
It's kind of sad and disgusting at the same time. Like
You start to feel for him, but then you remember what it is.
yeah,
I want to know what he said.
I don't.
Probably like, I'll come on your back.
Right.
Was it something like that? It was like sexual nasty
Yeah,
shit?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
But the thing was, it was the thing that a lot of people are.
So you can watch him go pale.
And he ends his stream not too long after that. But a lot of people that are on his side about it, they're like, that was entrapment. Like it wasn't like.
I mean,
But you're an adult.
Still,
You don't.
Yeah. Like,
But it was a Twitch employee because he was sponsored. Like he was a big personality on Twitch, and he had been saying bad things about Twitch, and so Twitch is like,
Oh.
and then he got this huge contract with YouTube, and then Twitch leaked that shit.
Oh, and he lost
see,
that
and
too.
that
But
is
he didn't lose his he lost his contract with YouTube. But if he ever comes back, there's so many people that are still supporting him that
Yeah.
he's gonna still make money. But it's that's why people are like, you framed him, you put him in that situation and then framed him.
And
So-
they're
But-
just like,
but
he
at
thought
the
it was
same
a
time-
kid.
right?
Yeah,
At the
it's
same
the whole
time,
point.
like, that's the
Doesn't
same
matter.
time.
It's like
you can't justify it because
Yeah, it's like
it's
he
like
assumed, and he admitted to it too.
it's like what Adam
Okay.
Carolla always says. It's not about
Is he a
what
pedo
you do.
then?
It's about the
Or was,
intent.
was he talking
Yeah.
shit or
Yeah.
is he a pedo?
We're talking like
To this kid he thought was a kid.
I imagine
was he
if
just
you
saying
like,
shit to be inflammatory or is he like a creep?
It sounds like he's a creep.
It sounds like he's a creep, but like there's no other evidence to support that he's actively going out and doing these things to children.
Like he probably hasn't acted on anything, but like
I'm just saying,
if a 14-year-old puts, well, I mean, it wouldn't be that serious if it was just like.
And here's my question: is how has this never happened before for him? It like randomly Twitch got him. I mean, he's super famous. He was super famous.
Twitch didn't randomly get him. Twitch planned it.
That's the thing. That's my question. Is like, if that was the case.
Well, if you ever talk to like real kids, they're probably not putting it out there.
Well, I feel like they would because that's always the victim thing.
No,
that's how you get money, and that's how people operate.
Yeah,
and
that's what I'm saying.
It's attention.
It could be super complicated. Who knows? But like, yeah, it's like the intent behind it. It's like if he saw it and he was under the impression they're 14 years old, and he's saying like explicit things to him. It doesn't matter if it was like
a trap or not.
Yeah, a trap. Yeah, it's like
right.
It's
no,
like
I'm
these,
not.
like,
I'm not trying to defend his.
No, I'm not.
Have you seen these like
at all?
These like pedophile militias on TikTok and stuff where they'll just like actively chat with a guy for like a month.
Colorado Pet Patrol.
Dude,
and they'll
watch
like
their shit all the
time.
time.
I watch it constantly, and they'll like print out all the stuff, and they'll be like, "I have it right here. You want to be honest? I don't have to call the cops." And they'll still
every time.
Well, yeah.
I don't know. I
It's
still
bad
think
stigmatism, dude.
Chris Hansen's is more entertaining.
It is, but like,
they
Colorado
come in,
Pet Patrol.
No, because they get this guy to come into the house, and the girl's there, the girl or the boy's there, and they're like, "I gotta go get a drink," and then take a seat.
Colorado Pet Patrol does it in public.
yeah,
That's the great. There's another one I saw. I
At
couldn't
their
remember
jobs,
who it was,
like-
but this dude, he gets physical with these guys. He'll like shove them against the thing, like
Dude,
and I'm like,
he just
"Holy
started popping
fuck."
up on my For You page.
Like-
It's this guy. He goes in there, and he doesn't even give him a chance. He's just like, "Hey, man, you're here to meet a kid, huh?" And they're like,
And he'll
"No,
say it
I'm
like-
not." And he's like, "Yeah, hey, everybody, this guy's a fucking pedophile. This is his name.
Yeah.
and this is what he's doing here." And then they always walk out, and he goes out, and
he
he follows them to their car, and then they'll always turn around and be like, "Fucking quit, dude." He's like, "No, because you're a pedophile," and he fucking
bitch
slaps them. Like, just absolutely annihilates them,
I'm
and
totally
it's
fine with
fucking
that.
crazy.
But he should stop doing the physicals things
He's gonna
because
get in
he's going to
trouble.
get in trouble.
Yeah, he's gonna get in
Or-
trouble for assault.
all of it
or,
is
or
actually-
he's going to get his ass beat. And
Yeah, or he's gonna get shot.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
he finds
because-
a big ass pedophile.
because the thing is I support it because
I
Don't- I
agree
mean, leave
with
the
what
kids
they're
out of
doing
it,
to a
essentially.
certain level. Like,
No, I agree
publicly
with it,
shaming
but-
somebody is wrong.
no, fuck, if you're doing that shit, no.
Well, no, because what you don't understand is like just because so far it's been nice doesn't mean somebody else in that room isn't going to take off and just become a whole nother level. You
That's
could
fine.
accidentally end up getting somebody killed because of your actions.
Oh well.
It's maybe.
Sorry, I
I
believe
agree.
that-
Pedophiles should be all arrested.
it's like
and
he
they should all be
confronts a
doing some serious
pedophile,
time.
slaps him. The pedophile's like, "Oh," but he's disoriented, pulls a gun, starts shooting, hits 9 children.
not that. Like I'm saying, like the
But
like,
the point is
Zach's
like
like,
you don't know how these
"It needed to
events are going to
happen."
actually play out.
Yeah,
He said
And
gross stuff.
that's where you're putting a lot of people at risk. You're
gets
dragging
it-
people into a situation where they could all get hurt.
it gets like stuff done though. Like,
No,
we're
I
like-
agree. Because the police don't do anything about it.
Yeah, it's
it's
so
when
hard.
he gets the wrong guy that it's gonna go.
Real
well,
sour.
and the thing is, Colorado Pet Patrol did get the wrong guy one time.
Oh, they did.
Oh no!
It was this.
See,
it
and
was
I
this,
would sue the
older
fuck out
Asian
of somebody
dude,
if they fucking.
and he
confused
was
me.
like, they were like, he was like going, laying into him, and he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like I am here trying to buy groceries.
I thought Zach was
And
going to go.
He's
into
like, "Is that
so-
right, Squinty?
He
You just
got-
buying groceries?"
Shit. He got arrested and everything, and then obviously found not guilty because they
had the wrong dude.
pulled all the fucking records and everything.
Dude,
and
that's
Can we
Colorado,
find that? That'd
you
be
better
awesome.
be damn sure.
Colorado Pet Patrol, from what I understand, went and found him and was like, "I am sorry."
Yeah.
But you know
They
how much
He had to like pin that to his fucking top of his TikTok because people were finding that video and then finding this guy on social media
and
and just
harassing
harassing
the fucking
him
out
even
of him.
after he was proven innocent.
yeah, well, because they'll see the original,
And they
'Cause stuff
don't
gets
care.
reposted and reposted.
Yeah,
You can't
that's what it
delete
was.
something permanently.
Well, it's
Yeah.
like that one guy on TikTok. He was accused of inappropriate messaging a girl or a young girl and soliciting her for sex, and it got out that that's what happened. It didn't happen at all. It was a setup because she was an editor for his TikTok videos, and her boyfriend's like, well, let's get more money out of him.
And so they bribed him.
Fucking don't
And
do
then
it.
to find out her boyfriend was actually older than he was.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And so they
Ew.
what ended up happening was that dude got so much backlash, he killed himself live on TikTok.
I think I've heard about that one. Yeah. What he was super famous, wasn't he? Like a young. He was wearing the mask. He was the dude wearing the mask. Yeah, dude, that was
Ghostface.
I think Ghostface or something.
Ghost. He would wear like the Modern Warfare
Mask.
Call of Duty ghost mask.
You ever seen the video where this is getting dark quick, but the video of like it's like a compilation of people that killed themselves live on TV.
Jesus Christ.
And
Yeah, I've seen it.
one was like
I have not.
He
The
was one like he
politician
was like
guy.
a governor or a senator or something. And like something was about to come out about him, and he held a press conference, and he talked for like 10, 15 minutes, and then he pulled out a 6-shooter, and everybody's like started freaking out, and he just blasted himself.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to talk about the time
Wild.
that
That's on
Chris
YouTube.
Chris Hansen actually got a senator. Or
Yeah,
a
and that's why
government
they
agent,
got shut down. If I'm not mistaken,
Yeah,
because
because-
Chris
'cause he
Hansen got
killed-
a senator, and he.
and the guy killed himself.
Yeah.
I thought that's where you were going. I was like, yeah, that came out, and that it came like that they obviously didn't air that episode,
Yeah.
No.
but they.
Can you imagine if they did like just
Well,
They're
went-
like, double down,
Well, they
bitch.
killed himself while Chris Hansen was there? or-
No. So
No, he
he
ran
got
home.
out. He got out and
got all the way to his house.
got
and
all the way to the police weren't able to apprehend because he walked in, saw Chris Hansen, and fucking
bolted.
bolted like he heard like I don't even know if he saw Chris Hansen. He just walked into the house. He's like,
I know this place.
I know this place, and fucking jetted and left before the police could get him. Went to a hotel room, and when the police tried to get him at the hotel room, he killed himself.
damn.
Yeah, I thought he got to his house though, or
A
maybe
hotel room or house, I can't remember which one it was.
It might have been the hotel. That sounds.
But,
But, then again, I don't know.
Now
I don't
that
know.
we're kind of on this dark thing, we're gonna
We're just gonna segue into that one
We
thing.
went to
Yeah.
the forever playground in the sky.
yeah, where there's lots of kids.
Ew.
Oh, wow,
That's
dude.
why
Guy.
not everybody goes to heaven, because his heaven's fucked up.
Yeah.
Well, they said God
Hey,
will give you anything you want.
we're gonna
but
move
God
in,
damn,
like-
I don't
He's
know.
like,
We're gonna
Chuck
kinda-
E. Cheese's.
Is this like thing we're gonna do? Kind of like a offshoot. It's your mom's house, right?
Yeah. They do this all the time.
Do
it's
they really?
hilarious? What is it? It's a
Horrible
Oh, yeah.
or
Is
hilarious.
it horrible?
Yeah, so we're kind
horrible
of
or
stealing
hilarious?
this. We're just, we like to watch them, so we're
So
doing it.
We're gonna do this one here. Blake sent me this one. Oh, that's the wrong fucking thing to do.
I was gonna laugh if like
'Kay.
all of a sudden porn showed
So
up.
these guys, it says this is why you don't take shelter below a tree during a lightning storm.
Oh. Did they die?
Yeah, they're dead, dude. You just laughed. at-
Do
Yes.
they die? Do
Well, they died
Dylan's
funny.
laugh, dude.
Well, they died funny. Okay, so
They
Play it-
died.
play it again.
They're dead?
Yeah, they're dead.
They died.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not funny anymore now that you watch it again.
no, I think it's kind of hilarious.
Dylan went, nah.
Well, I guess it's a little of both, isn't it?
I think it's hilarious because the thing that got me when I watched it, right, is the three people, like 2 or 3 people that were like standing close together, all fell at the same time, and then the last guy, it kind of looked like he looked around, like, oh,
He
we're
was
doing.
leaning up against a tree.
Well, it looked like it kind of like seemed like he's like, oh, we're doing a bit, and then like
Yeah.
pretended to fall.
It's like that last pin when you hit a strike.
Blake, you're going to hell. Why are you laughing so hard?
Because the way they fell.
Dude, that's
Play
fucked
it
up.
again.
They're dead for sure.
Oh my god, dude.
Dude.
So those three were so close together. It looked like they were
Oh,
looking
dude.
at something
Are
on
they at the
somebody's
park?
phone.
They fell. They
They're at
fell.
a park or something.
They
Oh my
fell.
God.
A bitch, dude.
It's a bitch.
Yeah, that's a Crystalia thing. Like,
Oh, man.
they
Fuck.
just died in the most bitch ass
Yeah,
way
that was
ever.
it. Really was funny until I knew they died. No, it's
Oh.
Now
Okay,
it's
now
a
I gotta
little
find
more
another one.
fuckered up.
Okay,
Dude,
we got
I don't
this
know
one
why
here.
it's so funny. I mean, they didn't suffer.
All right.
It was very quick.
God was just like deleted.
Ooh. Is he? Oh, he's not dead. That's the upside to that. But he is definitely.
If you do
failing.
that, you deserve it.
It's hilarious.
No, yeah.
It wasn't either, really.
How did he picture it going?
I don't know.
You know,
He's a
that's like-
fucking idiot.
Okay, here we go.
There's some things that you just can't forgive.
All right, guys. Horrible or hilarious?
Damn.
That one's just funny.
That just
She's fine.
hurt her
Yeah.
a little bit. Like
She's
not a big
fine.
deal.
Watch, there's like a clip underneath. Paralyzed.
I don't know. This one
Also
says
dead.
This one says kids do the darnest things. Remember that show?
Yep.
Or say the darnest
Kids
things.
say the darndest things.
I just want you to see all of the vomits that I am now
Oh
cleaning up
no.
in the office and everywhere else. So, God damn it!
Oh, damn it. Slipped on his
Yeah.
own puke.
You deserve that, you little fuck.
I think it was hilarious. What do you think, Zach?
Yeah, no shit. Huh?
It's like, man, I love kids falling.
And then there's just the still frame because it cuts.
Right before he starts screaming.
Timing
Right
is everything.
there.
Look up a video for me. Type, put in Titus spills water.
Titus spills water.
Titus spills drink. It's one of the funniest fucking videos I've ever seen in my life. Just hit the put that up
Okay.
there. This kid's famous as fuck now.
Uh-oh.
Oh, this is just cute.
I think I've seen this before.
Just it gets so
I wish
fucking
my kid
funny.
would clean up when he spilled.
He's trying so hard, dude.
I will build it.
So rather those parents really cool, or it's just like
Oh, I built.
I won't spill it.
pilled. I pilled. This is just cute.
not once, but twice. Ah, no.
He didn't clean it up very good, did he?
It's okay. Don't feel that too bad for him because that kid has more money than all four of us will make in our entire
He's going to
lives.
college based off of a fucking 30-second video.
That was their old shitty piece of shit house. Like,
Oh yeah, they're rich as fuck now. I've seen that.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, they're rich as fucking hell, and they're rich as hell because they documented their life and put it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
actually, they own hotels. They were pretty rich before. So.
Oh my
Yeah.
lord!
And
That's
now,
good.
and now, like he's gonna grow up hating his parents. Like I did everything. or
Yeah,
whatever,
no
like,
shit.
Yeah, he's gonna
Yeah.
be
The entitlement.
He's gonna be in drugs for sure.
How does that work? Explain to me how that works.
No,
Poor
because
people
you
try
go-
so hard to get rich.
They go their whole growing up without having any real person problems, and so the human condition is to find like you have to combat problems.
You
That's
have to
what we're here
struggle.
for.
If you don't
have to
struggle, you
And
don't
So
build
when he
character.
gets older, it'll be like easy ride, and then
All
he'll
right.
be like have to create his own problem. That's
Got
my
another
theory
one
on
for
this
you.
shit.
Horrible or hilarious?
I'm gonna say that's horrible.
the human nunchuck.
That's just gross, really.
Yeah, it's gross. It's not funny or horrible.
Yeah, I was like, well, that. I think I've seen this one. Wasn't this during like a protest? And like these dudes, they went around and they broke up a protest or some shit.
Depends on.
Are you guys okay?
Depends on what they're protesting, I guess.
Oh,
but
here you go.
Filled with
I
grapes.
can't remember, but
What
I
kind
think
of
that's
grapes?
what it was.
These are filled with Chamberston grapes.
This-
Oh, we
And
just
the
watched
winner
this.
Oldie
this
but a
Saturday
goodie.
is music, eating international foods, having wine tours and tastings, vineyard tours, seminars, arts and crafts. It's a lot of fun, a whole day. Stop.
I don't even understand how she falls.
slipped on the grapes.
Yeah,
It
I
looks like
pictured-
it looked. I know it's not fake, but it looks like she just went, okay,
I pictured
You know
that's
what I
what
mean?
Zach sounds like when he's taking a shit.
or coming.
I was say it sounds like one of them coming. But.
Ow, 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 ow.
Yep. Actually, both. Coming and shitting at the same time.
Yeah.
Ever
Boy.
done that?
No,
No.
I've never done that.
No,
wait a minute,
just me.
shit and cum at the same time?
Yeah, shumming.
Shumming.
Shumming. I don't like that you have a word for it.
Or chitting. Sounds too much like shitting.
I love Blake's wish I didn't say it face. Blake
God
always
damn
said shitting. Blake's wish I didn't just say it. When it's immediately like the words aren't even done yet, it's still echoing.
When I realized it
the
flopped
airwaves.
before it even got off.
Right?
Yeah.
I just had a thought. I'm
Or
like,
shitting.
there's 2 ways to do this.
No, I've never had a blumpkin, so I can't.
No, Zach just comes because like huge
He
shit's
poops?
coming out of his butt.
Yeah, I'm pooping so hard that it like brushes up against my prostate.
I bet
That's the
happened.
catch. That's his
definitely
phrase right
happened.
there. I'm pooping so hard.
I'm pooping so hard.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh,
His wife's like,
MSNBC,
you've been
if
in
you
there a
wanna
long
put me on your
time.
TikTok.
He's like, I had a nut.
His wife's like, you've been in there a long time. He's like, I'm pooping so hard.
No, usually when my wife's getting ready for work or something, she'll be in the bathroom, put her makeup on, and I take a shit, and I'll be like, "You need to move. My poop's coming out."
Oh my god, dude.
You know, you haven't seen that little clip?
No.
It was I want to say it was completely staged, but it was this girl. She was doing like yoga or meditation, but she was wearing a horse mask. And then in the background, this kid runs by. My poop's coming out.
Oh, no.
Is that what you said when you were stepping over the fucking gate?
When you shit at yourself?
No.
No, he was just like, fart. Oh no.
Oh,
Zach literally just typed in, my poop's coming out.
Yeah. You got a lot of scat stuff, didn't you? It's gross.
I like the
think it was a
videos
Vine.
with
Yeah,
unexpected
here it is.
endings.
You know what? There's a
Good old.
My poop is coming!
She's doing like a seance.
She's like, what the fuck?
That's the Lord, man, stopping you from doing devil work.
He's like, yoga this, you fucking creep.
My poop's coming.
My poop.
No, see that seems totally legit, only because like kids are so that they
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
they wait until the last second. They're like, oh, I made an accident. You're like, no.
I mean, I don't know if I've told this on the podcast, but I have a coworker who's also my neighbor who is half Japanese, and he bought a motorcycle last summer, and so I went
Was it
down
a
there.
Suzuki?
No, it was a
Honda.
BMW actually.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but I took my son down there. He was 9 at the time, and we were just over there shooting the shit with my friend.
I love this.
And this guy's almost 70 years old, my coworker, and we're just standing around talking about the bike, right? And when out of nowhere, my son looks up at Larry and says, "Oh, me a Chinese," and I'm like. And thank God, Larry is the least PC guy of all time. And I've known him for 11 years. So, but he laughed his fucking ass off. But I had to have a talk with my son that, hey, that's not always going to go so well.
Right? You're like, just so you know, that's kind
And
of racist.
I was like, you
no,
cannot
that
do
was-
that. He's like, why? I was like, you know, Larry's Japanese, right? He's like, oh, really? I'm like, so you just did it? Like, you didn't even, there wasn't even a reason for it?
Dude.
So that was awesome.
You're like, it would be
no.
worse.
So that is having kids. If you want to have kids and you don't have kids, just so you know, you have to live through
It's
moments
all right.
like
I
that.
don't feel like that's most people's experience.
I don't
I
think
think,
so.
you know what?
No,
a
it's-
lot of
it's a
people are
fairly
like,
common thing.
God, my kid is so fucking, like, my kid did that. And you're just like, nobody else has to do it. My kid's fucking crazy. And then you talk to other parents, everybody.
Oh,
Everybody has a
my kid
fucking
my
crazy
kid is
mom.
not talking yet, so it's
Not yet,
as bad.
dude.
But I can say from like a story that my mom's told me what I did when I was young. She was going through Brolam's, the supermarket in Rigby, and pushing me in the cart, and I kept pointing. That's a boy. He has a penis. I'm saying this out loud. That's a girl. She has a vagina.
Oh my god.
And I am not like just talking to my mom. I'm shouting this.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, yeah, because
You
that's what
see a
kids
black
do.
guy.
And she
he
was
has
like-
a big penis.
And my mom was just like, okay, be
Shut
quiet.
the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, she should have hit you.
Oh yeah, right.
Because you screaming, crying would have been better.
When Blake was a kid, he
Oh,
pointed at a black baby that was he was in the shopping cart. My mom was pushing him, and there was another mom with a black baby, and Blake was like, "Oh, look, Mom, a chocolate baby."
Wow.
I was just trying to get.
And not much has changed.
Yeah.
Yep. Now I just walk through by myself and point that out.
Jesus.
I think we're going to take a quick break, guys. We'll be back in half a millisecond. All right, guys. We're back.
Behind two computers.
We're going to do a little kind of like a mini food challenge here.
We're doing the bukkake challenge.
Yep. We're going to be taking bites out of this.
Good job, Gavin.
Buddha.
I'm used to it just being in front of it.
We're gonna use some ramen.
It's times 2.
All right.
So super hot. is
So
what
we're
it's
gonna
supposed
start
to be.
with Blake.
Yeah, I'll do it first.
We're each gonna take a good old
Preface
helping
this,
bite.
I don't want to do this at all.
Yeah.
well,
So
I can
Dylan's saying he
smell
doesn't
that.
want it,
Smells spicy.
and
I'm gonna say. Guys better,
I'm not taking a
Guys-
bite that big, just so we're clear.
it's not gonna make that much of a difference, but
It's
take
not.
a decent bite.
Holy,
yeah, I'm gonna.
dude, my mouth is like feeling the spice
Salivation.
already.
It smells really good.
You have your heart medicine, right?
I already took it. Yeah.
All right. All right.
All right.
Okay, so part of me hopes it's just as bad as you've been describing it. But
I can tell by Blake's face already. I'm so fucked. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Just spit some back in there, Zach. Thanks.
ew, no shit, dude. He's all like slurping it
I'm
in
not
there, little
fucking-
fucking asshole.
I hate this, and I hate you, fucking guys.
Did you leave your Sprite downstairs? That's fucking hilarious.
No,
The after.
dude, I don't want to.
I'm excited now.
Cut, you fucking asshole.
Come on.
I left my shit. I left my.
Yeah, get in it.
Hey,
This is a mukbang. I gotta get off, bro.
Gavin, I need a beer. Like pronto. Here, you can get. Dude, I don't want a fucking Sprite. Fuck that shit.
All right, I'm gonna take my headphones off real fast.
Oh, that is hot.
I won't even make a face.
You won't even make a face.
Oh, I'm
Hang
hot.
on, let it sit. Let it sit. Let's not be pussies.
It's just getting worse. Oh no. Oh fuck
So it
me.
burns at first,
No,
and
it
then
burns.
it kindly it slowly picks up.
Every time you breathe out, it's horrible.
Yep, fuck that. It's so fucking hot.
It's not that bad. It's pretty good though.
No, it tasted good until it burnt my taste buds.
I want to take a second bite.
I don't.
I do not. Oh, my fucking tongue.
Did you say kung?
Come.
No,
it sounded
my
like
tongue.
come. He's gonna
That sounds
come.
like a racial slur.
You see the second one? The second one gets spicier. It really just starts to
Oh, I don't want to do this.
do it. Do it. It's actually good.
I'm sweaty.
It is warm. It burns. Okay. I'm starting to feel it.
Okay, no, I'm not taking.
Do it.
No, hey, my wife said she wanted the rest of that. Go sit out on the.
She took 2 bites.
Yeah, well,
Take another bite.
no,
Take another bite.
no. Here, Dylan, you. Yeah,
It's so hard not to laugh.
no, I'm good. I'm sweating.
Ah.
Who enjoys this?
Asians.
I feel like this is the kind of thing you eat like one little noodle.
I'm not doing it yet.
Dude, Hiroshima and Naga. Fuck that shit.
Okay, now it's starting to kick in.
So was this?
Oh,
It's
look
all
at
in the
Gavin's
back
face.
of my throat.
You're
Look how
redder
red
than
he
the
is.
devil's
Look
dick.
at me.
Don't drink. I'm going to let it sit for 5 minutes. I'm going to try and say,
All right.
Oh, it's getting hotter.
Gavin or
Okay,
Zach, you're
so
red.
it's funny.
Wait, you're red. Wait, you're red too. Wait.
I feel like I'm going pale. Is what I feel like I'm doing.
Yeah, you
Okay,
kinda
in my
turn
fairness
less
though,
red.
I'm always fucking a weird purple in the video, but I'm not that red in real life.
No, you are that red right now.
No way. Because I'm always that fucking.
You're
red.
very much more red than normal.
Oh.
Okay, I'll believe that.
All right. Gavin, you got a topic for us to try and limp through here?
Yeah. I do. No, I don't.
Okay, I got one. So
I want to break my fucking dick off.
So
It's the laughing that's getting me right now.
The breathing out.
About 23 years ago, the Twin Towers burned down like our mouths are burning right now.
No, I don't.
Yeah, but I wasn't as upset about that.
Oh.
I gotta be honest. This
Take
is
a second
affecting me
bite,
more
Dylan.
personally.
Oh.
Take a second bite.
I can't help but you guys. make me
Anyways,
laugh.
If they, I'm not biting that again. I told you, I have the least amount.
I haven't taken
of
a drink yet.
Pass me the bowl.
Pass you the bowl.
Yes.
I took 2 bites right out of the gate.
So
I
anyways,
have zero tolerance.
That's the thing. I
for
think
spice
the trick is take a
at
bite,
all.
let it sit, take a bite.
I don't know.
Oh,
actually. I
yeah.
feel like I'm about to puke.
No.
Do it. Oh, my lips hurt.
I'm glad this was your idea. You deserve every second of
So
it.
the
I fucking hate
the trick
you.
is,
Well, see,
is we
it's
all
so
like
weird 'cause I
sucked
got
it,
it
we
on
all
my
sucked
mouth
it in
and
with
I
our
can't get it
lips.
off.
The trick is to get a good healthy amount and then not touch your lips.
Good healthy
I've
amount
done
as he
deep
has a little
breathing
baby
enough
bite.
since I took my bite that I actually feel like almost a
Zinned.
high.
There you go.
And I don't want to like. This isn't the worst part.
I feel almost a high. It's so weird.
That's the thing. You do get like a runner's high from like hot food.
Is it because you guys are hyperventilating?
Why? Oh, okay, no, never mind. Huh. I would say, why is the second bite
It's so much
not?
hotter.
I'm.
It's so much worse.
Kudos for taking a second bite. I feel like you almost did the worst out of the first bite.
I'm getting lightheaded. Holy shit.
Because you're
All
breathing
that
out.
hyperventilating. Yeah, you guys are
All right, the beer.
hurting yourselves.
All right,
Take
so
a third. Are you gonna try to finish it?
fuck me.
Oh, that's hotter than Channing Tatum's thighs.
Oh, dude, I got some of that flake was stuck in my tooth, and I went to swallow it. And now my
So that's what happened to me after
If
I
I
got my
shit
second
my
one.
pants at work tomorrow,
Quit eating it.
Give me the rest.
I thought you said you almost died on the other stuff.
I did.
So my
I'm
second
sorry.
bite, the thing that got me is when it ringed around, like I got some of it on the back of my throat and I couldn't.
That's exactly what happened.
my eyes are sweating.
Oh, it's worse every time.
Okay, so anyways, the masterminds of 9/11. So a few
Last
earlier
spicy bite.
this week, before the podcast,
was
I heard
wrong.
that they took a plea deal to avoid the death penalty. I can't get
I
this
didn't
out.
even know there was still anybody up for.
I thought they were all dead.
I thought so too.
Okay, so on.
Okay, guys, we're struggling through this. I don't know how long this last little bit of this episode is going to last.
It's gonna finish.
Shorter.
It's all gone.
Oh, I finished it. I'm so sorry.
I took 3 bites.
It was good, but
I
like,
took
man,
3.
it got hot.
Oh, I'm
Lick
speaking
the
to
ball.
mic to tell her.
Guys, my wife is up here. She was.
Zach took 2.
I did 3. I actually did 4. I finished it.
Oh, my mouth is.
I'll bring you
fucking
one
hot.
next week.
My mouth feels like ground zero of 9/11. It was fucking smoldering. Anyway, so they
We'll
took a plea deal to avoid the death penalty, and this is just recently. This was what 23 years ago now.
Yeah, roughly.
I think I'll pass out.
Are you kidding? Woo.
Oh,
You okay?
yeah, I'm gonna be good. I need another drink of beer.
Oh, that's gonna be good.
I want to say I let that sit for a good couple minutes before I,
I just
took a
want it
sip.
to go away now because it's not funny anymore.
It hurts more every bite. Oh, it's getting worse.
Anyway, so they took a plea deal.
Oh my god. Can't stop laughing.
The defense attorney, but a few days later, is like, no, that is my.
I want
That
some
is-
chips or something.
That is the defense attorney said that's my decision, and he revoked the plea deals. Okay, so there's that topic. Next week we're doing something a little less violent. Hopefully, I ordered the Final Boss Sour Challenge. Guys, we might have to end this episode.
you okay?
I don't think I can fuck. My mouth hurts from talking.
Oh, go
You
get
can't
some milk.
fuck, guys.
Let it sit for a second. We'll get better.
The thing is we can't just dead air it.
No.
And I got
You're doing great.
And the talking is what's.
Well, just pause for a minute. Let's take a minute.
No,
we'll be back in a minute.
No.
This isn't funny or interesting.
Are we going to pause for a second?
Yeah, just
All
pause.
right,
for a
we're going
minute.
to pause. We're going to pause. We're going to come back when we're not dead.
How do you feel, Zach?
Fucking, I'm dying.
This shit's so funny to me right now. I don't know why.
Slapping a strawberry cream pie.
How do you feel, Dylan?
Dude, I want to say the N-word so bad.
Dylan, you took one bite?
I told you, I didn't want to do it.
Zach took two. I was amazed.
Fuck.
I thought he would pass away.
Why are my eyes sweating?
Because you're a ginger.
Because you touched your face after.
Yeah, but look how red. He's not as red anymore. But
No.
No, because I was laughing,
He was
dude.
almost perfect. Like this. Oh, I fucking hate your deep throat now to make up for that.
Did you just eat it out the side?
Yeah, I bit the side
You
of it.
communist?
You've revealed things that nobody was ever supposed to know. Look at that. All the way in. All the way in. He's like, oh.
Oh, you fake gagged. What a loser. We're going to see Zach's heart rate here. Because he got a shitty ticker.
You can't even get the fucking thing.
Dude, I'm fucking dizzy.
His watch says, get to the hospital.
You're.
What's going
I
on?
grabbed his cock and it went down immediately.
Well, you're not gay.
He's like,
Like all the way down to a normal.
Oh my
fucking
god, I
rate.
grabbed his cock and it went so far down.
It relaxed him.
He's like, oh, thank God.
So fun, though. I did genuinely get a high off of that.
I did. We're back, guys, again, and we're not dying anymore. I'm not. Well, my lips are still a little warm.
Yeah, mine are tingly.
You know when
still.
you get sick and you're like, I never appreciated feeling good, and then you feel good again, and you're like, for like a day, you're like, yes.
So, like, I've gotten cold and COVID and all that, and felt like, okay, yeah, I appreciated being well. When the stomach flu made its rounds in our house, I can tell you when I got clear of that, I was like, I take for granted everything.
Yeah,
because, and it was a bad 3 days.
People
so
say
my
they
kid
don't
got it.
Yeah.
And then I got it, and then Marissa got it. Thank God it was not all at the same time because I was so bad off. I got home from work, and I was like, sweetheart, I called off work. All right, it was a weekend. I was like,
Feel like, did COVID get this pussy?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, dude, I yeah. Anyway, so that that hot ramen. I feel like I feel like that hot ramen is Japan's way of getting back at us for saying,
Yeah.
well, you burned 2 of our cities to the ground.
So now we
have
burn
this.
all of your mouth.
I forgot. It's actually that ramen is actually banned in one country.
Is it really?
Yeah.
What,
It's like
what country?
Which country?
Denmark or something.
Oh, well.
Pussies.
What's it?
They
what
don't know
was
how
it
to use
called
spices
again?
anyway.
Balduk.
Bukkake.
Oh yeah, Denmark.
Is it?
Yep.
That's cool as shit.
Danish food regulators recalls noodles in the case of Balduk ramen noodles. The Danish Veterinarian and Food Administration.
That's mixed.
I don't like that.
Wait, what was it?
They're like, you're nothing but cattle.
The Danish Veterinarian and Food Administration issued an urgent recall of 3 varieties of
They should call
Balduk
that
noodles,
hot dogs, 'cause that's
citing
both.
an unexpected chili overload.
Chili over.
Unexpected. It's on the packaging saying, "Hey,
We'll
this will
burn
burn a
your-
hole in your ass."
Yeah. This will eat through you.
I would have done a Danish impression there, but I don't know what they sound like.
Look up what the Danish sound like.
That's how you take over that country. To like cut off all food supply and then just drop off pallets of that shit.
They just die. Or they adapt.
The Red Cross stops dropping it off. Like, here, we got your food supplies.
They're all starving, and then they're like, well, I'm so hungry, I'm going to eat it anyway.
And then everybody just has unlimited diarrhea. Like,
let's find out what the
Danish sounds
people
odd,
say.
like a throat condition. Like Danes are holding back a cough, or maybe they got a potato stuck in their throats. Apparently, at least that's what everyone's telling me. But why? Why does Danish?
Okay, well that's
Yeah, that, I was like, I didn't want a description of how it...
Hej, mit navn er Magnus. Mit navn er Johan. I dag vil vi spørge folk, hvad er typisk dansk? Her på gaden i år.
Sounds
Type
made
in
up.
Danish person speaking English.
Versus English.
Danish.
I'm surprised he didn't
Danish
like type in
accent.
Danish and it said like in bulk.
It's a pastry joke.
Yeah.
For those who didn't get it.
East Anglia. And would you join us to rid your kingdom of his dogs?
This actually
For
from a
Oswald?
game.
All right, anything. 2 eager Saxons is not yet defeated. But you may be right.
They all
May have a
And who else would join us?
Yeah, they sound Scottish. They don't even fucking sound.
Who else? That sounded like who else vaginas?
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm Kelly Louise Killjoy, and I'm in the middle of a
Nope,
big project
killed all
right
my
now.
joy.
I'm so tired.
Why did you laugh at that? That was so stupid.
I don't, because I was laughing at how
Question
stupid it
number
was.
5. What do you say to address a group of people?
Well, that's the Danish girl speaking English. And
Oh well, it just sounds like.
All right, so the Danes.
It kind of sounds like she has like something stuck in her throat.
I don't think so. She sounds, I don't know, normalish.
Anyway, I'll just steer clear of the Danish.
There you go. There you go.
Russians,
Hit
I
us with
guess.
a New Zealand accent.
You thought about it for too long.
Yeah, I did.
I would.
I was trying to think of that
no
word.
clue.
Nutella?
Nutella? But that doesn't
Nutella?
sound New
That's-
Zealand-ish. But,
Nutella?
They sound just like
Australians.
Australians.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes,
Whoa.
they do.
Australian. You're gonna piss off some Australians.
Oh well, then be more different.
Yeah.
Don't be
It's
so
an island.
offended.
I don't know. They all got
Off of
kicked
your
out of their country.
Yeah.
My watch just told me, "Hey, your heart rate's high."
Show us a video of what it is when you take a shit later.
New Zealanders are just brown Australians.
There you go.
And I'll die on that hill, dude.
I followed this podcast on TikTok that I thought they were Australian. Turned out they were
New Zealand.
Yeah,
They sound so fucking
they're
the same.
just.
So how did you say their
exactly
names?
the
Some
same.
people will be like, no, well, actually, not exactly. They're like,
They
there's people who
enunciate.
know the different dialects of every fucking accent and country in the world.
Yeah.
So
I feel
Next-
better, guys.
Yeah, me too. Next week we'll be doing
Cleanse. I can feel it
probably a
here
less.
still.
I can feel it in my gut already.
Well,
I feel
yeah,
like it-
because
I
it's
feel like it-
poison and you guys ate a lot more of it.
Yeah.
I feel like it burnt a hole through my stomach and just dropped straight into my lower intestines.
Amanda's going to have flashbacks of the war tonight.
From the smell? That's going to come out of Blake?
She's going to be like, we awoke a sleeping giant.
Oh my God.
Dude. I'm gonna have to sleep in the bathroom tonight.
Probably.
She's like, oh no, the sun is coming back.
Gavin, push the mic.
Dude, I've never
push
seen
the
that before.
Gavin, push the mic.
Looks like he fell on the floor.
It's a good day, guys.
So
I don't think Gavin's ever mic pushed before.
No, I don't think he has.
Get away from me.
So next week we're doing
need
a less
space.
violent food challenge.
Yeah. We're
Honestly,
gonna
I
do
think I
this.
might handle that one less good.
Bro, okay,
Really?
so
I'm not
in
really
regards
great
to
with
how
sour.
poorly I do with spicy stuff, I will tell you guys right now that I'm claiming on this day that when we do the sour challenge, I won't even make a face.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
You want to put some money on that?
Yeah.
Really?
All right. Let's
Not a
break out our
face.
wallets.
Not a face.
With this shit that he ordered?
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
$5.
Okay.
You don't even make a face.
Okay.
I mean,
right.
you can't make a
$5.
face.
Okay.
And
I don't have my wallet, but I'll be good for it.
I got Venmo.
I'll be good for it.
Yeah.
I got
Okay.
Venmo on it, but it is. I've seen people who do like sour challenges, and when they get to that final one, they're like, they make the sour
Yeah.
face, the fucking puckered
So
face.
are we all saying we're giving?
I
We're
did the-
all
I
giving
did the
Dylan $5 if he makes no face, or just me?
I
Just
did the
you, but I just
Australian
wanted to throw
Yeah.
money
sour
around.
balls, the last challenge that came up on TikTok.
Yeah,
Didn't make a face.
dude.
Those are-
I'm gonna state it right now. I'll do the worst. I'll do the absolute
but yeah,
worst.
we're doing. It's the final boss sour
Oh,
challenge.
fuck, it's gonna.
It's 3 levels. They got regular, intermediate, and
They're gummies.
They're gummies.
so we got to do all 3.
Yeah,
We
we're
gotta.
gonna-
We
It's
gotta.
got 3. It's got 3 packs of each level. Which, I mean, there's 4 of us, but it's not like we're gonna take the whole fucking bag and
Okay, but
eat
what,
it.
how do we
What if I do?
how do we refresh our palates?
I think you just do one and then you let it sit and then for a few minutes.
Sour
and-
doesn't sit like hot does.
Yeah.
Probably
Well,
just take a drink.
It's
of
more
something.
like because it's the same thing when you taste
We'll
that
just-
thing, so you still refresh your mouth.
They're
but
different
it's,
flavors.
It's not like you're gonna take one sour and then the next one's gonna be less.
I'll put
bad,
this
you
out
know?
here. Cool Ranch Doritos.
That's what saved him this time.
That's what
ladies
saved
and
me
gentlemen.
from the spice. Believe it or not.
Each level is a different flavor.
Okay.
Like I think the
They
first
must
one's
be
like
real Cool Ranch Doritos.
Dude, I already feel like the
It's
hot
alright.
farts coming on, and I'm already not trusting them.
Dude, I'm saying it burnt a hole straight into my fucking lower abdomen.
Guys, I
Your
feel
lower
fine.
lower intestines is probably just gonna burn straight down into my ass.
I actually, going into this, Gavin, I knew the worst part for me was going to be the stomach part.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like,
That burp was
I can
awful.
take the mouth abuse. Wish I hadn't said that. But I can take that because like it fades, but it just sits in your stomach until you digest it and shit it all out. Like it's just there.
Gavin, send me a message. 1 hour, 8 minutes. Call it.
Okay.
I forgot. I wrote down the one for Dylan the other day, and like, but you already got it.
Which one? Oh yeah, I did. I got it.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That shit was so funny.
So, hope you guys enjoy this episode. I mean, it's gonna be different. We've never really put like outtakes in an episode before, but this one
It
is
will have
probably
some.
deserving. Because,
Yeah, so if you want to check it out on YouTube, this is probably the one. Honestly,
I mean, you'll still hear it.
That way you
So
can
you'll-
watch those videos that we just played for you. Because I
Yeah.
assume we're gonna put them after the.
Yeah,
he's gonna put them in there somewhere.
Oh god.
The fact that you laugh at it's kind of concerning.
The lightning must have been spicy.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm
They
gonna
should
say
try
this.
to eat some Cool Ranch Doritos.
If I got hit by lightning, I'd die way less fast than that.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe the one on the other side of the tree that's slowly.
Yeah,
fell.
Zach would die the fastest.
I'd be hard as fuck. Dead, but hard as fuck.
Yeah, Dylan like falls over and then his ass is in the air. Like,
Just a little bit.
Do you when you fall? Does it sound like a tree hitting the ground?
I don't know. There's never anybody around.
It was
The
a good
computer
one.
falls off and
Yeah, no
breaks.
shit. That I was thinking there was repercussions for that action.
I know. I'm a weeping
Do we have
pillow.
any small topic we want to cover?
I mean, you guys were talking about that whole sports thing. Jesus, that sounded retarded.
oh wow, fantasy football.
Do you want to
No,
do?
no, not the fantasy
He's
football
like,
thing.
pump the brakes.
Fucking calm down.
We haven't even started, so.
No, I
The
was talking
Olympics?
about no.
Okay.
But can we talk about how the Olympics has had some pretty good like clips from it this year?
Dude, what about that dude that fucking came out
Oh,
for the pistol shooting competition?
Oh yeah,
Looked
that-
like he just-
Denmark?
it looks like he went out shopping for the day, and his wife's like, "Oh, by the way, you still have the Olympics to go to." And he walked
Yeah.
in.
that
and-
guy could eat these noodles.
Oh yeah.
Let me see.
You
I
see-
haven't, I
oh,
haven't
you haven't
watched.
Oh
any
no, I haven't
Olympics.
watched any of the Olympics, but I've been
What
getting
sports
shit
thing
tons of
were we
clips.
Yeah,
talking
what were you
about?
talking about?
I was talking about when you guys were identifying the teams by their colors. And
Oh, yeah.
that was just out there.
Me and Zach cooked
Trump
on
wants
that,
to
dude.
debate Kamala Harris on Fox
No,
News.
I don't care.
With a
Yeah,
live
what? No
audience.
one
Why
gives a-
would
After
you keep
saying he
going
will
when I
skip
paused
the
you?
That guy couldn't be in the same house as those noodles.
He'd be offended. I don't know what he was actually talking about.
What am I looking?
We're just bashing people now.
Fuck the whites, right?
Okay, here we go.
For the first competition shot, load.
He's got an accounting job.
Start.
So this guy,
no ear protection, no.
He's
Nothing.
a marksman?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
he's a
didn't know this
marksman.
was in the Olympics.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah, it's been in there forever.
Not before they had guns.
look at him,
Dude, that's
almost
so
dead
good.
center.
Yeah.
So
he
got
came
the
in
s-
third.
He got the no, he got second. He got silver.
Oh, I thought he came in third.
Who got first?
Somebody who
Somebody
was
right
doing
here.
it like normally.
A woman?
No, they're both Turkish.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're on the
but
same
so
team.
everyone comes in and they got like eyewear on that's like helping them see
Scopes,
better.
yeah.
And like,
What's the point?
to get the best score.
Yeah.
And this guy came
It's
in.
the Olympics. You're not supposed to use.
Well, I guess it's like
Shit
I don't know.
like
I guess
that?
it's traditional stuff.
That's
so.
fucking stupid.
But yeah,
Everybody
he
should have
just
to
came
do
in.
like-
Let him cook now. Let him cook.
Put it up on the thing.
Yeah, none of us can fucking see this.
I thought I was
So
still
this
on
is
it.
like what somebody would normally look like.
Okay, so that's fucking. You're
Cheating.
using
Let him cook
enhancements.
now.
Yeah,
Let
look,
him
he
cook.
did just as well.
I said, let
With
That
the-
guy should get gold. He
Both
literally
eyes-
is wearing glasses to
both
see
eyes-
normally.
Both eyes open.
That's wild too.
That's why like he's like the real champion in
Yeah.
this because he did it with no assistant.
He definitely won the fucking
Did
you
the
see
People's
the-
Award.
Did you
Dude,
see the
whoever won gold should be like,
I
here.
lose. Yeah, there you go.
Well, no, everyone's making fun of him,
Well, it's
or
based
they're
on
like
sc-
saying they're like he's like a hitman. He's
might-
not a
dude,
hitman.
you see that look in his eyes?
That's the thing is like he avoid like he didn't get gold to avoid detection.
Yeah,
Essentially.
he's like I was
don't
just
think
sent to
you
win.
compete if you were avoiding
They're,
detection.
well,
Like the comments
they're
on
saying
it.
he like just got up and was like, oh, they're
Blap.
like get second so it doesn't look suspicious or
Yeah,
something. Like
no
he's a
shit.
secret agent or something.
Dude, it's
That's
been
hilarious.
funny.
Like
to
I saw
listen.
a thing. It was like all the comments like he went on vacation. Is like I think I'll do the Olympics today.
Yeah.
Did you see this confusing ass shit with the was it boxing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That was way different than it was portrayed. Yeah.
Dude, that's talking about
but the-
people inflating things for politic
Yeah.
purposes.
Oh,
the,
way more.
The female boxing thing.
Conservatives, you're up.
Yeah.
So I have a take on that, right? And I thought it was a trans person.
That's what I thought.
And
That's
I was
what
like,
they
that's
reported.
fucked. And I was like, that's
what
fucked.
they wanted us to think.
But the girl was born
and
a
raised.
girl.
See, I've seen three things now: the transgender thing, and that was just put out there to
Agitate
inflate
people
everything
everywhere.
because
Yeah.
it's fucking almost the election. Two was that she was born with a male chromosome.
That one's proven.
But
She's born with the
she was-
XY chromosome, so she does have higher level of testosterones.
She was
Yeah.
technically like borderline or
Hermaphrodite?
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I was
that's
like,
what it
yes,
was.
muddy the waters. Let's
Yeah.
fucking.
But I
So-
mean,
It just got more
to
confusing.
me, that just sounds like she was gifted with the ability to compete in this kind of thing.
Yeah, like honestly, it's like not.
I mean,
nearly
you
as-
can't kick her out for it.
Yeah, she's a
She's
a
got a
woman.
vagina.
She's a woman.
She,
like,
like she wasn't transitioned into
Oh.
a woman; she was born.
and then also
That.
the girl that got punched twice and was like, I've never felt anything like that. If you look at a match from like 2 years ago or something, like she exited a match like just like that. Like when she was losing, said,
Well, and some people,
she's like lost in like not what's
Graceful way?
honorable ways like before. So
Well,
she
and
was
then-
like she instantly knew she was gonna get her ass kicked. So
Well, if anybody knows about dishonorable discharge, it's Zach's underwear.
yeah. But she like people are trying to twist her words too, saying like she was like making it seem like she said it's not fair.
yeah,
No, she literally just said I bowed out because she was going
So,
to
yeah,
fucking kill me.
She didn't even say like this is not fair or whatever.
No,
No,
she did.
she
She was
just
like,
knew
"That's
she was
good."
gonna
See, I knew
get
that
her
there was
ass
more
beat.
to that. I didn't really dig into it because I'm, jaded, but
Yeah. Well, and then also now, like what I said, her having like fights in the past, like I actually didn't look into that. So
Now you're wondering?
take that with
Some grain of salt.
yeah,
and-
like just
Yeah.
because like
Yeah.
that might be bullshit too. So
Okay,
do
so
your
might
own
be
research.
Well,
So,
and that's
Gavin,
Google it. Oh no, DuckDuckGo it.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Brought to you by our new sponsor, DuckDuckGo.
I'm trying to take a turn
That'd be
here.
cool.
That
Also,
would be so sick.
Oh, I was gonna say you should bring up the one where they're doing the spear toss, and how that one dude almost fucking hit the cameraman.
The javelin.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude,
the javelin.
Your
I
wife
saw
sent me
one.
one?
The dude was doing the.
Your wife sent me one of that guy that was the pole vaulter,
Oh,
and he
and
made
his
it
dick
over,
hit it?
but
Oh,
he hit
yeah,
it with
his-
his cock.
I was just
oh,
about
dude,
to
he had
say
the
that.
biggest dick and balls ever.
Like he cleared it. It was coming down.
you
and
just
his
see his
fucking-
hog go.
fucking knocked the pole.
If
It's
I
like-
was the next guy up, I would be like going over. Me too.
Me too. He's all giving
You
himself
see
a
him all
fucking
fluffing
shove.
now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Me in the corner.
The guy with the gold is like,
Like, I don't want to do the ceremony.
Especially if he's like in second or third. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't want to. I don't
got-
want Big Dick McGee over there.
I got gold because I have a tiny dick.
Yeah.
It reminds me of that meme that's like the guy and he's like, "Oh my god, it's Bigfoot." Then it shows Bigfoot. And he's like, "Oh my god, it's Tiny Penis." And then
Yeah.
He's sitting
He's
at the
like-
ranger station. He's like, "What's up, Dave?" I don't want to talk about it.
But Gavin, I want a definite answer from you.
On?
Would you be down to do a fantasy league where it's us four and we each bring someone on to play with us? So we have an 8-man.
Okay, but I don't know
Let's just do
anyone
a
who wants to
four-man.
fucking play.
Let's just do four.
That's the
A four-man?
Just stacked ass teams.
Just stacked teams. That's I don't even know if it's possible.
All of
but
us
I'll
have
look
like
into it.
fucking top tier
So
players.
here's the thing, Gavin.
I'm gonna come in here and I'm like, I picked the worst fucking people.
Here's the thing, Gavin. It's laid out. All the stats are there. All the rankings are
It's just
there.
numbers. You just got to read
It's
the
just
numbers.
numbers. Yeah.
I don't know shit about players.
You play
When it
D&D,
comes
right?
to
Bro,
the
you know the
football.
game though.
I know the game, but
Gavin, you play D&D, right?
it's a strategy game. It
Yeah,
doesn't matter what the
I
game
got
is.
it.
It's a strategy game.
It's
Yeah.
like I'm gonna say, just think
You
of it
don't
like
need to know
D&D.
football.
You're just playing with
Yeah, but
real
the difference
life.
between stats versus fucking reality is that people disappoint you.
All
But
the
here's the
time. It
I
happens
don't like
to-
that.
It's, that's
Every
the
week.
I'm
thing.
like, how are you gonna have good stats and be fucking useless?
That's
you
the thing.
cunt.
Anybody,
That's the game.
us that's been in it for years, every single game somebody disappoints you. You're like, oh,
Take for me, for example, last season, 4 games, I would switch these 2 players around.
you got it
and
wrong every time.
Every time.
It was
And they're
so
two
fucking
2
funny.
really good fucking players, and their matchups.
I had 2 players
good.
Yeah.
like that too.
Like every
I
week,
never
Zach
got it
comes
right.
in on the chat like, fuck! Like, you just, it was like every time. It's just,
It was Brian Robinson and some other guy, and I was like, okay, so he's got a better matchup, and
Against
in the
defense or whatever.
against the defense. But I'm like, but he also did really good last week, so I was like, I'm like, okay, that's it, that's the play. Fuck.
Oh, Zach,
and it wasn't even like he was wrong by a couple points. Like one guy would go the fuck off, and the other
Yeah.
guy didn't do shit. So, it was
But
like-
you looked at the projected scores; they
Yeah.
were projected about even.
yeah, but
so-
game changing numbers where it's like if he would have put this player in, he could have won. If he
Done this, done that.
sat this player, he could have won. Games that he lost because of one guy.
But it wasn't bad choices before the game.
Yeah. On
Like, you
paper
look at
was
it
the
like,
right
that's a great
choice, yeah.
choice. But
Oh,
that's
dude.
the fun about it. And then I also
Is
got
it fun to lose?
so
No,
the
I'm
two
kidding.
I drafted, so,
Infuriating.
the 2 quarterbacks I drafted in the draft both went out on injury. One very first game went out on injury. The
I had-
second went like 4 games in, broke
Injury.
his thumb, injury. So I was scrambling for a quarterback the rest of the season.
The whole time, because most of the time you draft a quarterback and you're like, okay, I'm good, I've got my starter, right?
Yeah.
And then you only have that team will have a bye week eventually, and then you have to put in a backup, and that's usually all you have to worry about with that position. Actually, Dylan, if if you remember this, Dylan had one of the most infuriating losses I've ever seen.
Hey, you done
yeah.
masturbating over there?
So no, okay. I just sent you a couple videos in TikTok, but I had that one in Messenger for you that I wanted to watch.
Okay.
Yes, I was about
Horrible.
It's probably 2 minutes away from being the champion.
So okay, there's that one, but I'm talking about a specific one against me. Several
Oh,
years ago.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, so Blake remained until this last season undefeated against me, and I was just wiping the fucking floor with him. This was like maybe 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And just absolutely annihilating Blake. He had like 3 players that kind of just didn't
Shit
do
the bed,
anything.
yeah.
And I was having a great week. All my players did at least great.
Yeah.
If not
Amazing,
fucking fantastic.
yeah. Mhm.
And I was leading him by in this league the average wide receiver score would end up being about 15,
something like that.
maybe
yeah.
20 if they did fantastically. I was played out, and Blake had Odell Beckham Jr., and he had to score like 28.5 points.
Yeah.
And it was like, Odell can definitely do that, but the odds are not fucking great. They're just not good. Like, even for a top receiver at the time,
Yeah.
he was. And not only did he score the 25 or 28.5, he scored 28.6. I literally lost that
By a
game by
point.
point fucking one.
You couldn't win a game by a smaller margin.
That's the smallest margin to lose by. Never happened to me before. And it was funny because it was like, finally, I'm going to beat Blake. And it was the fate was just like, nope.
Yeah.
0.1.
Nope. There was
and
so
then
many. Oh, go
this
ahead.
year, I got a little redemption this year. I think I swept you this year.
Yeah, I think so. I think you beat me both times.
Yeah. Yeah, so that made me feel a little better, but I texted him at like 10:30 p.m. I was like, I fucking hate you.
He was Dylan literally came unfucking glued in the chat. Like people are like, God damn it, I had such a close game. He was like, I lost by 0.1.
I did. I said it like 16 times.
Next message. Point fucking one. Like, just like he's like, I can't emphasize this enough. Like anybody that lost this week,
fuck you.
Fuck you. Like if you lost
I
by
had a 28.5 point lead and lost by 0.1.
There's two things that suck in fantasy football. When you get your ass completely kicked by like 20, 30 plus
Which
points.
happened to me in the championship game last season.
And that the
that
reason for
sucks.
that is because you're watching your PA just sit when
they're just stacking.
that has a lot to do with your rank, and it can come into play later on.
Yeah, because
and you're just like, fuck, I just need as many points as I can, you know?
Yeah, because you know you lost already.
But just in the moment, losing by fucking either a few points or less than a point is just fucking infuriating.
Yeah,
'cause you're
it's
like-
more infuriating.
And then
'cause
you
had a
start
chance.
looking at your bench like, oh, if I would have played him, I would have won by 3.
And
you know,
you'll seriously be hung up on it for a week. And you'll tell everybody that'll listen about it. But so the two things, getting your ass totally handed to you and then a super close game. But if you lose by like 10, you're like, whatever, he had a better game.
Well,
like,
the
they
worst
just
part
won.
is everybody that you know in your whole life that plays fantasy football in other leagues, like your coworker or the guy at the gas station, this and that, they're all like, how was your week? And you're like, you'll never fucking believe my week. You know? And it just eats you alive.
You just go into it like, my life sucks, dude.
So Gavin, definite answer, yes or no, you're in.
Let's do it, just us 4.
You'll have fun, man.
I've
It's
never
fun.
been in a 4-team league. It sounds like it'd be dope.
You know what?
Let's just do it.
I'll look at
Four-man?
it. I'll see if it's even possible because I feel like 6 is the minimum.
Is
but
it?
I don't know.
I
but-
think so. I think I've
But
heard
I feel
that
like
before.
if you think about it, if we all are in, and then I've even started reaching out to people already. You
Oh,
get to
I
bring
got
in
Landon.
Okay, yeah,
Landon.
You bring in one, like we all just bring in one, right? And then that's our league, the podcast fantasy league, and then. It's honestly like super fun because you get to talk shit. You get to like
Landon wanted to
bragging
join
rights.
our other one.
Uh-huh.
He messaged me, and then when I remembered to ask you, you had already filled it with that other guy.
Oh, okay.
And then Donovan texted me out of nowhere a few days ago. He's like, bro, do you
league.
want to join a league? Because we lost this guy. He bounced out on us like last minute. And so I was like, hold up. And I sent Landon Donovan's number. And I was like, hit this guy up. And hooked him up in that one. So
Oh, that's good.
it was like, that worked out, but it doesn't always work out. Somebody's
Because
always
I don't want to do more than one league, but if it's this and our main league,
See, and
I'm totally fine
I
with
don't
it.
like doing multiple leagues either usually, but
But this one would have no.
Yeah,
I mean, this would just be fun.
I'm always in 2 leagues, our league, and then the grocery vendor league, which I was the champion last year. But
yeah, you beat Gene, didn't you?
Yeah, beat the
Yeah.
fucking brakes off
But
of him in the
Filthy
championship.
Mexican.
I mean, and I got.
you'll
I
still
got,
talk about it later. I'm like, yeah, he didn't
I
have
got-
a fucking chance.
I got someone to bring on.
Okay.
I'm going to bring my dad on.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
So
Yeah.
he's a very good fantasy player.
Yeah.
And he doesn't watch much football anymore.
Yeah.
He strictly goes
Yeah,
by.
he's got tons of
the app,
downloads
yeah.
that you put on his fucking shit to watch.
I'm actually gonna.
What's that?
He's got lots of downloads from when you were
So,
younger.
Gavin, you need to download an
Fill his
app
time.
called Sleeper.
Sleepers.
Hey, let's do that later, huh?
Yeah.
You want to watch that?
Well, I'm just saying.
Yeah. Let me bring it up.
I'm just telling him so I don't forget.
Yeah,
So
that's
because
fine.
I'm gonna add you guys immediately.
For me,
Bring it to the.
can you sing the national anthem for me?
Oh, say, can you see
Homie, back
by
to
the
that.
dawn's early light that so proudly we sing as the twilight last thing stripes and bright stars and the perilous
The what?
It's the perilous skies.
So close, guys. That was so close.
For the citizenship. That's fucking hilarious.
In the full video, I just screen recorded that, but these douches right here couldn't even say the first fucking words of the Constitution.
Really?
Yeah, it was fun. Some guy.
What's the first 3 words? Easiest citizenship test ever.
And everybody on that
I'd
video
fail it.
failed it.
I'd fail it. Oh, the Constitution.
Yeah.
We find
we the people.
We the
What?
people.
No.
I was gonna.
You all said
dude.
we find the defendant. Hey,
We
that's
need to
not
find
the
the defendant,
Constitution.
Zach.
That was Trump's hearing.
I know. I was gonna say we find these truths to be self-evident, but I was like, that's Abraham Lincoln's speech. Hold on,
Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln's speech. All right, you know.
He said,
both these
no,
videos you sent me?
Abraham's Lincoln. They cut this out actually, but the original speech was like, "Hey, what are we doing with these ends, guys?"
Okay, I got another one for you guys. Dylan sent this to me. Is this one horrible or hilarious?
I'm calling the sheriff's department.
Yep.
Wouldn't even help him. Fuck him. He sounds like an asshole.
He was being a dick to him.
Yeah, he was being like a
You got to turn the volume up. on
Karen.
Karen ass bitch.
Oh my god, it's so funny. Play it one more time with the volume.
The volume on it, the sound on it is what makes this one.
I'm calling the sheriff's department. I just got assaulted by this old fuck.
Horrible or hilarious?
Hilarious. Fuck him.
And then he sent me this one.
This is Anthony Amorati, and no one,
guy with a hog.
no one is having a harder time at the Olympics.
Look at
than
that
he is.
bounce.
I mean, this man has trained his entire life just for this moment.
His
He
knees
clears
touched
the
it, so he
bar,
fucked
he's
up.
done
Doesn't
it,
matter
he
if you-
accepts
if you
his
don't knock it
sausage,
He's got a
gets
big
in the
old
way.
French
I mean,
dick
I don't know
in there.
about you, but I did not realize that there were pythons in Paris. Just to ensure.
I didn't realize there was pythons in Paris.
Oh, there's also another video of a guy who was like lied on his application for the pole vault, and he just goes up and then straight back down, just hits the pavement.
Oh,
the first 2 comments.
That's nuts.
What a cock blocker.
Oh my god.
I had to quit. pole
Mine would have
vaulting.
cleared.
Mine would have cleared.
Mine would have cleared.
He's bragging.
Not the slow mo.
Bro, that's actually wild. Fuck that reply, dude.
Googling Anthony Amorati.
Gotta learn the tuck method.
That's this one. Gotta extend this out.
You gotta vault your pole
Over the bar.
Oh, that's
Jesus. My guts feel funny, guys.
My guts feel funny.
I'm sorry. It's just so fucking funny. You're right. You wouldn't survive
It's radiating.
on a lone or a
It's
survivor.
radiating through my body right now. I can feel it.
Did I tell you guys last time that we talked? Like I watched the Alone. I started watching it.
Alone Together?
No, the fucking survival show.
Oh, you started watching it after we talked
dude,
about it?
First episode, the homie's like, he's like, I gotta quit. I'm like stuck in bear country. He literally walked like 20 feet in. He's like, there's bears above me.
Yeah.
And he ran out.
It's
And I was
hilarious.
like, yeah, I would have quit too.
Dude,
and then the next night, the fucking dude's like, I had to quit because there was a bunch of fucking wolves behind me.
Yeah.
What?
It's scary. Like, I'm terrified of bears. And then you're like, go climb a tree. And then you see a black bear just sprint up a tree.
Yeah, dude. They're
So
fucking
I,
terrifying.
Could imagine Blake gets out there and the only food he can find is that ramen. He'd be like,
Yeah.
I quit. I'm done.
I wish you
Fuck
had to
the
like
10 hours.
Yeah, I wish there was a red button.
No, Blake
Yeah.
would find it, be like 2 bites. That's it.
That's
Yeah.
it. I can
I know
survive.
my limits. Yeah. No, like I said, if it was a competition between us, I'd just immediately quit.
You see,
It's
and
just
I
to see-
would make sure that he had like Tums or fucking what is it? Fuck, I can't think of it now.
Like Pepto.
Pepto. There
Yeah,
you go. Thank you.
yeah.
I was like, he has to have Pepto or Tums.
I'd be just
or he
like that
can't
guy
go.
that cooked his own food.
That's a racial
and,
slur.
Cooked his own food, and then he's sitting there like 10 hours in, like, oh, my tummy hurts. Like, I would be just like that. I'd have a tummy ache, and I'd quit.
Does a Blake shit in the woods?
It does.
Blake
does
shits
not.
everywhere, except on a fence. All right, guys. This was a fun episode this week. Thanks for listening. Please check out the YouTube on this one. It was a lot of fun. We will see you next week. Thanks for listening.
Assholes on fire. Sounded like a goose was getting strangled and a dick shoved down its throat.
Oh.